Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Real back again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, I've been mainly doing power, right? I done fell off my Mayans, but I'm coming back strong. I'm gonna do the Mayans one after I'm done with this. I'm here to content. I got some time to relax. I got some time to catch up. Get back to my YouTube people. I'm here, but man, ah, like I dropped power today, right? And I'm just flicking through TV. And you know how they show you the little trailer? I see some say heels. I said heels? Like, what's this about? I see a couple wrestlers. I'm like, oh, intrigued. Intrigued. Okay, I fuck with the wrestling. Okay, I was big. Big on wrestling when I was a shorty. You couldn't tell me shit about Stone Cold, nigga. What? Steve Austin 316? Nigga, what? Mankind? Nigga, that's the era I'm from. Alright, but anyway. So I'm seeing a trailer and I'm like interested. So clearly I pressed play on that. I said, oh, it's the first episode. Let's get into it. Right? Then I see the stars. I said, oh shit, that's Green Arrow. There goes Green Arrow. I know him. Okay, cool. And I said, whoa, is that Bjorn? Bjorn Lothbrok from Vikings? I said, oh, them my niggas. Those bussin'. I said, yeah. They got some what? They got Harrington, the lineman. I forgot what team he played for. Brothers, don't kill me. I don't even know if y'all watching this. I have no idea. I could be talking to absolutely nobody, right? Cause Heels has not been there. I ain't seen no promotion. I just happened to go through, so I could just be literally recording this, releasing it to just whatever. But I'm excited. Like, it's that good. It's that good. Whoo! Okay, so what we got? First episode. Shit. Man. So Green Arrow and Bjorn is brothers, right? You got Jack Spade and Ace Spade, right? Dope. Their father was King Spade. Apparently they stay in a town called Duffy, much like the beer from The Simpsons, right? Uh so then the older brother Jack Spade inherited, right, the wrestling kingdom of his father. Now, when they releasing it, we don't know. We just know that his father's no longer around. We don't know nothing, but he passed this down, and it gave us a quick glimpse of all the characters, they matches, right? So we learned that Jack Spade, he runs it, right? He's the older brother is left to him. He's running, so he's got this thing on his. He's got all his weight on his shoulder, right? He writes the show. He pays the bills. He pays the wrestlers, and he wrestles himself, which I felt was going to be an issue. Anytime you're a writer and you're a performer too, it's hard to not make yourself want to not be the shit, right? So they bust it down to you. The face is the superhero. Is your The Rock's, right? The face is like a Rey Mysterio or Stone Cold, and heels would be like Triple X and D-Generation X. They were like heels, like classic heels. Hulk Hogan is a face, you know. Was Macho Man a heel? Yeah, Macho Man was a heel, I believe, right? Don't kill me. Don't kill me. But yeah, so the heels are the bad guys, right? So they give you a little quick knowledge. That's all you need. So, and let's get it going. But so I'm into it now. So I'm like, cause I like anything where there's like a struggling business owner, but it depends on they have to depend on themselves to get shit done to provide for their family. Like, you know, I love the underdog story. Who doesn't love a good underdog story? Like, you know, the Rudies, all that shit. Like, who doesn't love a good underdog story? So you got an element of like the underdog, low performing wrestling. So I mean, it's like they at rock bottom. So his only place to go is up. And I love those. Like the best part of Scarface is him being a poor Cuban. The rise is the best part. When he gets to the top, that's why I turn it off. The shit goes all downhill. You know what I'm saying? The scanners, when you start becoming an asshole. Like, you hate when they get on top, but you love the grind to the top. I love those type of series. So real. So in a small ass town, Duffy, Jack Spade runs it. His brother, Ace Spade, is the younger brother, and in typical younger brother fashion, um, he is the more like eccentric one, right? So he's a face. Ace Spade is a face, his younger brother, and he loves it. He loves being the big man in a little pond, right? He's got everybody cheering for him. He's a bit of an asshole. You know, he young, he ain't got no family, he got no responsibilities. All he gotta do is show up, wrestle, stay in shape, look good, mess with the ladies. He runs this town, right? And the brother, he's got his wife, he's got his kid, he's got the business to worry about. He's got more things on his plate, so he's not as fun loving. He's much more the serious, no nonsense brother. But we recognize his need for Ace because they doing YouTube numbers. They in competition with other leagues. They even got one. They got one league in Florida, right? Where they do like the damn. What was the name of that the T? Oh shit. What was the name of that wrestling league that did all that shit with the blood and the nails? Like Mankind used to do that. He was like one of the few that would get bloody and do all the crazy shit in WWE and WWF. But it was one league particular to just the blood and the nails and all that crazy shit. It was like T something. Fuck. Damn, I can't think of it. If anybody's watching this, please tell me what I'm thinking about. It's like T something Impact Wrestling. I don't know, but that's the vibe. So so you got Jack Spade checking out the competition, and you quickly find out, whoa, this ain't regular competition, right? He's got this dude saying, yo, you get half off tickets if you come down here and promise to never fuck with the Duffy Wrestling League again. I said, God, that's a hell of a promotion. So there's some kind of fallout. So boom, we got one issue, right? You got Overzealous brother he's dealing with, because this mainly seems to center around Jack Spade. So this seems to be like the issues of Jack Spade. He's got high hopes, high dreams with a low bank account, right? He's got a very sensible wife, one that's in his corner, but is looking for some communication and not to just get the money spent. But much like myself, I'm not gonna lie, I'm much like a Jack. When it comes to like, ooh, I need this camera, or ooh, I need this, I don't give a fuck about price. I'm like, I just think like, ooh, this could do it for me. So I'm willing to pay. I don't look for the deal necessarily as I should. I'm just like, I need this shit. What's the fastest, quickest way that I ain't got to run through no hoops? You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of Jack. He's got this, you could tell like, so just that little conversation with the fog machine, you could tell that his wife is really down for him. His son loves him. He loves them. He knows he got to do better in talking, but he letting her know, like, look, this is an investment. So really their survival is, she hitched her wagon to Jack Spade, and he feels that. So he's going to pull out all the stops to make sure his family and his league is running. But we find out they ain't got no money. It's a rundown place, but they got a loyal fan base out there in Duffy, which is dope. So he's got that. He's got a dome that's falling apart slowly but surely. He got no funds, and he's trying to keep up with his age. Now he got this motherfucker on YouTube coming at his head like, half off, don't fuck with Duffy. Tell them shit. I said, damn, that's quite personal. So like I said, we know there's some beef there. Then when you think you got a grasp on it, you know, I gotta talk about Ace Spade real quick, right? Like, I knew he was an asshole with that whole pissing outside of church and, you know, flexing for his nephew in church and just doing that. Like, and I was like, okay, he's a bit of an asshole, but maybe he's fun loving. Like, maybe he's the asshole you grow to love. Like, you know what I'm saying? He still had that element about him until he tried to steal gum. Now, okay. No, I'm not. Okay. Now, the lady behind the counter, right? When she told him to drop the gum, do all this, he turned around, dropped the gum. Boom. She was like, look, I've been watching you do this. Only reason I don't say nothing because I respect your family that looked out for me. But we could have kept it there, right? He returned the gum. He already felt kind of bad. Then she had to go say, oh, your father will be disappointed in you. See, it's like that. It's that menace to society moment.
I can't stand y'all. I feel sorry for your mother. What you say about my mama? You feel sorry for who? I don't want any trouble. Just get out. The fuck you say about my mama? I don't want any trouble.
It's like that what you say about my mama moment. Like, so he turned around and chose violence. He gave a very unemotional, which is like the worst. Like when a motherfucker finna hit you with a unemotional like bashing, was just really, I'm just finna lay out these facts in a very calm story-like fashion that by the time I get done, you're gonna want to die. And that's just what he did. You came over, y'all was eating. I was like looking at you like, damn, is she gonna stop eating? And then the dog died. And they said, well, better him get run over than that fat chick we had over that would have ate the dog. Like, that was the punchline. And I said, holy shit. Right? I was like, damn. There's some evil in that boy. They ain't just your nice asshole, but she may have did a little too much, granted. But he went and chose like evil, like violent. I'm gonna stick it in and turn it with that one. So that lets us know what type of character he truly is. Like what lies under there. Like I could be fun, but I'm a killer. Like, and he got a good friend. I tried to drag him out of there. But we getting a good idea. Like what's his name? John, I think Big John. He seems like like just a crowd favorite, fun loving dude. You know what I'm saying? And a good upstanding dude. Like tried to get Ace out of there, but Ace wasn't having it. And it's a small town, so everybody gonna hear about everything. And the fact that you're supposed to be a hero in the ring, him and Jack had some words with that. But I thought that might have been the best scene of this episode. I'm not gonna lie, because that was a switch that got turned, and it was pretty fucking brutal to watch. Then let's see the other Jack Spade issue. We have the uncle, right? The rich uncle. We assuming he's rich, but I got another motive. I don't think he's that rich. He's giving me a real I lease everything type vibe. I had money at one point. I'll never let y'all motherfuckers know I ain't got no money. But I'm going to put up this front, fake it to make it. I'm getting a real fake it to make it vibe from his uncle. Because any man that's doing too much, keep talking about the money, talk about Lear jets and doing this joke. There's something not right living in there. But we find out he comes to basically scout his nephew, Ace Spade, because the crowd loves him. And he's talking about how he's telling Jack about how the people would love him. He's already, some people interested in him. They want to see him do well. And because I feel like he's a fake it to make it type guy, the uncle, I'm thinking he's trying to bring in a new young stud who has great potential. And he's going to pimp him out to them other leagues for money. Like he's going to be like the manager. He's trying to use his nephew in some form or fashion to try to get himself back financially stable. That's my hot take after episode 1. I just got that feeling like, do y'all feel that? Am I crazy? That's my hot take. The uncle's full of shit, got no money, and he's banking on his nephew to help bring him back financially. That's what I'm thinking about. Or when I saw the end, no, let me not fast forward. I'll do hot takes later. But let's just keep going with I think the wrestling is amazing. I think the casting that they did was great for the wrestlers. Lots of personality. We got the young girl that's Ace's, what they call her? I want to call her a sidekick. It's some name that they use for her. She's not the talent. She's something with a T. I don't know. I just watched this whole fucking thing and I have no idea what her role is. But she's the backup chick, right? The one that holds down the main guy, right? But we find out that she has your run-of-the-mill small town girl, big dreams vibe, right? She's looking for any way out of Duffy, right? She keeps on she wants to be a part of this wrestling thing. She loves it. She sees a lane for herself. She looks like she wants to be more involved in the writing. She's trying to prove herself. She wants to wrestle, it sounds like. So I'm assuming she could do some wrestling, right? Because she's very adamant about this wrestling. It's this whole, you can't be in the wrestler's dressing room that leads up to, she's finna break through the whole men only wrestling, and she's gonna find her way one day back there wrestling. I mean, we just all see that coming, right? She's trying to find a way out. Right now, she's hitching her wagon to Ace, but Ace is not having it. But yeah, so the uncle comes in, very divisive, right? Comes in talking shit to Jack immediately, like your father basically was short-sighted and went on shit. I left for bigger and better things. I know you thought I should help more, but fuck you, fuck Duffy. I did my bit. And boom. And I'm going to take your brother from you. We're going to do this. Just kind of pushing in his face. And then he goes downstairs to his brother and start planting seeds to Ace Spade. and seeds of hate, and then he's quoting, the scripture. So that lets you know more. That lets you know a lot about him. He knows so much of the Bible and church from his mom, or somebody in that family that's super religious, and he despises it, but he knows it in and out. You could tell, like, so that's a creature that was made from them. The wife is just trying to survive. I like her character, very supportive, very practical. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, why would you do all this when we could get? I understand needing to get it, but can we save a few bucks? Shorty had a fucking, she had a fucking duffel bag of coupons. Like, she doesn't fuck around. She is in every Sunday's paper. Like, snip, snip. Like, you gotta appreciate a woman like that. Get you a woman that carries around a ton of coupons, my G. That means she's looking out for the squad, right? That's just not for self right there. This many fucking coupons. She had a brick, nigga. She had a kilo of coupons. She had a key of coupons. Like, that's crazy, but shit, useful. And then Jack's problems continue, right? This episode, what we find out, Big John, who we thought we could lean on in case Ace left, that was gonna be a big blow. But Big John talk about retirement, and I don't like that either. Big John love wrestling. His wife got with him as a wrestler. Then so she have a baby, nigga, you gotta stop wrestling, go to this 9 to 5 and do some more manager. I don't like that. I don't like women like that. I don't like men that do that. I don't like nobody coming into your life accepting you as yourself, and in the second you get them, now you want them to change. Like, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully Big John can make his way back to the wrestling ring, because he seems super sad about that. I don't like that type of shit, man. I hate that type of shit. So right now he's losing his second. Jack Spade is losing his second, and Big John looks like he's losing his brother. And it all culminated to the end where he said, you know what, fuck it. Because it took the whole episode, well, half the episode, for him to figure out how he wanted to end this thing. And he decided, I too would choose violence. And it's funny, right? Because old girl gave him that speech. Gave Ace that speech of, I remember seeing you lose that football game and crying. That man must have said I wasn't crying about 5 times. Like, I wasn't crying. And then he just listened to it. And all he took from that was, I wasn't crying. Just so we could be clear. Okay, I wasn't crying, but she said I felt for you at that moment. So losing can be good. And I felt the way, because he just kept saying I wasn't crying. It felt like some foreshadowing, and boom. Jack come in, freestyling for the final brother versus brother match that's been building up, seems to be forever. He comes in real quick, boom, and then hyper extends his fucking shoulder, right? And match over. And then who was in the middle of the ring crying? Your face, your hero, Ace Spade, and the crowd throws shit at him. I don't know if that was genius. I don't know if that was Jack's way of just like, fuck this, I'm burning it all down, or bringing him down. Like, you think you somebody? You're somebody because I made you. That's their biggest beef. Ace is like, I'm the face, you need me. I'm the face, I'm the body, I'm the personality. I'm the one who's selling all these tickets, right? And Jack's perspective is, but nigga, I made you, so I'm the one who created this character for you. I did the character. They love the character that I made. So it's just, it's that same struggle. Like, and the great business relationships are the ones that accept their fucking roles. Like, but both of these gentlemen keep trying to break out of their roles, and that's really what their issue is. But yeah, so he hyperextended his arm, won that match. Now both of them are fucking hated. I don't know where they're going from this, but then the uncle did a little smirk at the end, like, yeah, this is what I wanted. So now I'm like, are you after Ace and his potential to make money? Or are you possibly here to blow this up from within for like the competition? Could he be working for the Florida dude secretly? Or could he be trying to tear them apart so he can build it in his own image? Maybe he's coming back to take over the wrestling thing in Duffy. So he's trying to shit. You know how people try to shit on something that they really want? Like, oh man, you bought that? Like, that's I wouldn't get that. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. Dog, don't buy that. Don't buy that. And then you be like, oh, word? Do you think it's a bullshit? All right, fuck it. And then here they come the next day, cop that shit. Like, good. I just didn't have it right then, but now it's mine. I talked you out of it. So, wow, it was a jam-packed first episode of Heels, and I gotta say, I was grabbed. Like, this shit is great. You got family problem. Oh my god! Then when they was lined up side by side before they even went to wrestle, before Jack and Ace went to wrestle each other, Ace was like, "Yeah, you gonna stay here in Duffy. You gonna die in Duffy and probably kill yourself like Dad did." So that shit. I didn't know there was suicide. I didn't know that suicide played a part, and that struck him pretty rough. So it seems that Jack is following his father's footsteps and the type of man he is. But now we know he drove himself to suicide. So now we understand Jack's motivation to really make this Duffy shit work, because his father probably committed suicide because he just couldn't take it no more, and the Duffy shit was falling apart. The wrestling league, the DWL. He figured, hell, I'm out of here. Let's just let the son try. So now Jack has extra pressure because he has to prove to a dead man, a man that gave up, that look, if you just stick it through, if you just like let me do this, I could bring it to where it needs to be. So I'm here for it. I'm fucking here for it. Heels, I'm here for it, right? And like I said, I don't know if nobody's watching. I haven't heard anybody talk about Heels. I literally was just searching, like just TV surfing, and fucking popped up on it. So I don't expect anybody to watch this. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you take the time to check it out, man, if you've seen it, please say something. Like, let me know how you feel about it. I think some good things are gonna happen. For real. I'm very much into this. Okay. But with that, man, protect your health, yourself, your oh fuck, goddamn, what am I feel like, see, I don't be contenting so long, like I be forgetting everything I'm supposed to do. Who I got winning this episode? Jeez, I gotta go with I have to go with the winner of this episode being the uncle. He came in, big personality, big heel. He's a heel. Big voice, boisterous. Like, he came on the scene and he achieved everything that he wanted to. He fucking got in their heads. He did whatever. I don't know his motive, but he fucking achieved it. And he did it at each corner. He was like a mastermind. He was like fucking Littlefinger out here. So I got to give it to the uncle. I'll probably know their names my next review, because I will be doing these, whether y'all watch or not. All right, but yes, now I'm signing off, man. Protect your health, yourself, your wealth, man. You know, take it easy out there. Your boy is out of here. Peace.